Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to episode 15 of the Matchless Kung Fu, featuring my very first character. So, we will today go deeper into the realm of cultivating our inner Kung Fu, and most importantly, I want to check on out what other sects have in store for me. So, we're going to fight a lot, we're going to explore a lot, and let's see what kind of sect will be another good fit for us. So there's a lot of things that we need to do before we can truly continue. And sadly, I have also lost a little bit of progress here because of a really unfavorable combination of events. Basically, I was sparring with people, and well, if somebody's sparring with you and his skills are really hitting you hard, they can knock you out. Turns out when you're knocked out, you can also get robbed. Yeah. So I was with an emptied inventory when the guy who just robbed me then told me that he's now gonna kill me. That's where I was up and out, and well, I'm gonna reload a couple of autosaves before. I've lost my last Meridian board that I've set up, but since we're going to learn another new inner Kung Fu, that ain't too much of a big deal. So, let's move on and see what other sects have in store for me, because I want to learn somewhere else. Let's see. Luckily, I've plugged in a lot of these already. There we go. So, who are you guys? The Zuna sect. So, I don't think that the skills of these guys are too interesting for me, but there I was wrong. Illusionary Song, Chi of the Moon. So, that's pretty cool because it's synergistic with the skills of mine. Chi of Venom is not really good for me. The rest is just very basic stuff. So, let's see. Art of Harmony, Shifting, Hellish Breathing. Alright. I don't know what undelivered moves are supposed to be, but whatever. Art of Heart Flame alone is massive. That's really powerful. So, Soul Deprivation, well, that's certainly useful, but not necessarily a thing that I want to have. Golden Acupuncture. Interesting. Sounds like a nice quality of life thing, but I didn't see anything that gave me the impression that I totally have to join these people, although there are a couple of really useful things. So, while I'm meditating, I want to do a quick pointer towards Patreon. Buy me a coffee. I appreciate all your help and the support, and if you want to join on in, that's where you head towards to. Links are in the description box. And I want to say thanks again to all the supporters, but most importantly to the people watching these videos, because, you know, I would be nothing without you. So, let's check on out what these guys got on their board. It's up there. Crazy. So, what's your skills? Dragon's Vitality. Deals fist and draws kicks. Oh, that's a nice one. It's really interesting. Beast Wave. I already got that one. Horse Bionic. Okay. So, I wonder if these are really all the skills that are common in the sect. I can hardly imagine that this is all. This doesn't make any sense to me. Dragon Form. Oh my god, this is crazy. Wow. So, animal taming for stat bonuses? Jeez. One day, I want to play a character who's totally focusing into that. Alright, good that I can decrease my internal force dissipation. Whatever that is. So, here the translation is seriously falling apart and transporting what the skill could possibly do. So, when sneaking, sensation +1. Okay. Oh, damn. This is what really, where this game really has to work hard on on their translation, because it's a little bit sad when it's so totally impossible to find out what the hell you're supposed to learn there. So the only way to get that information is to just learn that stuff and do it via trial and error. Sure thing. Can't do, will do, but whatever. So, Green Dragon sect. So now it seems to be that these guys back there just are a pretty boring sect. Wine drinking song. Drink and sing. So that must be the Drunken School. Groin kick. Face slap. Drink to the end. Drink and dream. Hell yeah. I gotta learn that one day. That sounds like a fun technique. So, Drunken Immortal. Move speed is not affected by drunk. Immune to pass out drunk. Wow. Cheating. So that's how you can beat everybody in any drinking game. I love that. Heartburning spell. Alright, the rest are a couple of common faces. So I do start to see patterns in these schools. It's quite exciting, honestly. Let's fetch some Drunken Grass, yeah. I'm not too surprised that Drunken Grass is around here. It does make perfectly sense. So let's see. The Serpent Ganoderma. I don't have too much pure money on me, but a ship like that, that's exactly what I've been looking for. So I also don't have any clue anymore what kind of things I did in the last episode and which kind of things I didn't do in the last episode because of this run-in robbery that was really unhappy, making me unhappy. So, Black Serpent Row. That's the stuff that we can harvest in the Cold Dirty area. Lousy value. But I bet you can create quite cool things out of that. But we are here to get ourselves... So, I got 1,300. I got 2,300 in total. So, we should be able to buy the good stuff. So, let's see. Dig in, buddy. Alright. So, yeah. That's how you get stupid amounts of chi. That's pretty helpful, as it helps you to create more and more elaborate formations on your Meridian board. Starting to get a hang of things. But what I really gotta say, this game needs way more mid-tier challenges. Currently, you have a good set of low-tier challenges, and you seem to have a couple of higher-tier challenges. But between that, I don't know. The comment section told me that I should be capable of beating the big fat frog there, but yeah, there aren't too many things that feel like something that would challenge my fighting skill without being a pretty rash and dumb decision to go there. So that's something where I really see room for improvement here. But I heard that the workshop is going to be implemented and all. Waiting for a long time, you finally come. So who the hell are you? Clinic manager? And who is Shang-Chi? And what are these answers? No. Game. Yeah, game. I really don't know what you're trying to tell me. I really gotta learn Chinese, and whenever I see these things... Alright. So, I really don't understand anything about the quest there. It seems to me that she wants me to join this place and make research here about an ambush that recently happened. But the rest of it eludes me. view is so gorgeous, isn't it? That's something this game does already do so darn good. Whenever I get across these, I really gotta say, the people making this game are doing a great job in terms of landscape design and level design and all. These are really good looking, you know? Sadly, that didn't really help me further. So, Kilo Beast Manor, Kilo Beast Cult. So, I would assume that these are somehow related to each other, aren't they? And what am I going to do next? So, I feel as if I'm slowly starting to see the limits of the game, although I haven't fully discovered all the content. Of course, as I've been told, the Kung Fu contest is not late game, it's more mid game, so there seems to be more stuff. But I really do realize that, except for going through the quests of the map tiles and grinding more money, there seems to be not too much that I can do currently. But I also feel as if this is also very, very strongly linked to the translation of the texts, you know. Wasn't there somewhere a joining board? Was it outside? Yeah. So are you guys the same? Ah, Beastwave? Exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's actually almost the same, except for the Drunken Immortal. I don't know. Anyway, so if I would be down to the, let's see, Shadow Needle Veil, Green Dragon Sect. Ah, yeah. This is all the sects that are behind that. So besides the premise of going into Beast Mastery, I haven't found anything that really convinced me so far of joining into it. Although there's a lot of inner kung fu things that seem to be pretty good, I still feel as if I should instead learn my the prerequisites for all the inner kung fu moves of my home sect. Sky Heating Saber. So this is the fire school, isn't it? Flame Saber. So let's see. But the good news is I do recognize a lot of the inner kung fu by now, and that means after a while you will only join these people for bits and dats. And technically, I've heard that you also can just buy those skills from the other sects, and technically you are not allowed to go in there, but practically you can sneak past the guards quite easily, or so I heard. Okay, so we got what we wanted. A couple of informations about the other schools out there. And sadly, I'm not really smarter than before. As in, I really don't know what the hell I want to learn now next. Because, you know, none of these schools felt like they would be totally pimping out my current build, or however you want to put it. So I decided that we're just going to go for a bit of a different way there. Alright, so we got all the Raimi. And that's something I did the last time, I just realized. So let me guess. Yeah, the Snow Fairy Lilies are all still in there. That was something I did at the end of the last episode. It's the first time that I lost some progress here, so I'm taking it easy. But I'm also very unwilling to sell the Raimi anymore. Those Snow Fairy Lilies, they are quite worth some money, and they are also, as far as I can see it, safe to sell, because I'm producing them in numbers where we can't just reproduce them when we want to. Alright, so let's move on back to the sect, I'd say, and make sure that we're going to learn what we have to learn. So, gotta get rid of those pine cones. trying to earn me my money now by just collecting stuff, you know, while I'm passing by. With that amount of collecting efficiency that I got, it's actually a really useful pastime sport. By now I'm trying to avoid the poor mines, because they mostly chunk out stone. That's not really worth much. But if you go for all those special mines and whatnot, you fill your pockets very quickly, but you also get yourself a lot of valuable materials. So, making money in this game is actually quite easy. Anything I really would wish for a little bit more complexity in the economy part. Because currently the economy part, how to put it, it's dirty easy to be filthy rich in whatever direction you want to go. The only reason why my pockets are not filled with coins like crazy is the reason that I'm recording this, and I'm not willing to record endless sessions of running around and grinding stuff. You know, that would be what I'd be doing if I'd be not recording, by the way. Then I'd be just grinding money like madman now, and be like, yeah, okay. After that, let's see. So, Hands of Theft. I need the Mechanic Inner Kung Fu, which I still haven't activated yet. The Yi Jin Jing, I really totally want that, because it sounds absolutely crazily powerful. I mean, double your chi, come on. That's brutally powerful. So here we go. Doubles chi. How complicated is it to form this? Yeah, right. Fair enough. It would have been really cheap as hell if that's been easy to get. So... Oh, that's sweet. So... I got no clue what's smart to pick here. But I'd assume that skills are way more valuable than items, because items can always be grinded by mass production. So we're going to order a unique inner kung fu. So what did I get there? Okay. So did he just tell me that he's resting 2 days now? Primordial Chaos. Oh, that's sweet. So what this did basically was expanding our Meridian board. I think I chose wisely. This gives you so many more options to do something. Quite happy about that. So... It's a shame, though, that the translation is so bad, because that kind of like irks me off from going for any story parts, because for one, it's hard to get involved with a story that you can barely read, and for another thing, it's just very hard to follow what you're supposed to do. You know, that's just thing. Wait a sec, there was somebody living there a while ago. Did he die? So, let's see. Let's do some sparring. I want to see how powerful I became. And we're going to go now and fight a couple of people out there on the streets. This is pretty nice if you just want to increase your weapon skills, and since I don't really have anything better to do these days, you know... So, I know what I'm going to do today, guys. So, we're going to either kill the character or transcend him into something bigger, alright? So, there we go. sparring was successful. Because, you know, I'm a little bit tired of this character. I have the impression as if there's still a lot more to achieve, but I also would really like to know how a more difficult enemy would be. So I'm setting off to the poison frog. It's going to either kill me or give me an impression about what we can do in this game, with this game, however you want to put it. So first off, I should start heading into the right direction. Smart, isn't it? So, and the other thing is, geez, how on earth am I supposed to get that get that reorganized? I guess not is the answer. So I'm gonna quickly pause the video and show you what I've constructed with that, because as a matter of fact, for one, it's not really interesting to watch it, and for another thing, it's much more interesting to show it off. So see you in a hot minute. Alright, so for one, I had really no idea why I have just learned a new skill, but this is where I'm ending up for now. It really took me way longer than I liked it, but it's pretty okay. We got that one, and after I realized that I had that one connected, I decided to dump all the other plus max cheese skills because that one is just simply superior. I'm a little bit sad that I don't have breathing skill anymore, but I got activated everything which increases the chi of the moon, and I think that should be pretty much what we need when we're fighting that beast. I also have more vigor, I have more loading capacity, so yeah. I'm either going to blow up myself now, or I'm going to stand victorious as a hero. We'll see about that. But don't you worry, if I should die, I'm certainly not going to abandon this game. I'll be just retrying with a new character, because I just wanted to know how that works on out. You know, it's always important to challenge yourself, otherwise life gets boring, so have at thee. Where's that thing? It's hiding from me. It's scared. Seems formidable. So, alright, let's go. So that bad boy is going to destroy me if I don't go for something more powerful. So we're going to go right away into something that gives me some regeneration. Because as far as I've seen things, there's no downside in having these things activated. So, bad boy's gonna be kicking me, so punches are way to go, and swords are not. So, I got a lot of palms, pretty good. Let's see, I'm gonna conserve those punches, because I got that slight feeling as if there might be a tendency to more of that. That's not a good move. So, let's see. Conserve the punches for future kicks. Connect the palms, because palms are just good, and then there's nothing left. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. We've blocked most of the attacks, and I've activated the Arctic Palm. It's the most important thing to me. Skybound Well. 7 times kick attack damage. I don't know how high this kick attack damage is, but it's definitely enough to nail me down and kill me. So, am I gonna die like that? We're gonna see. He has that activated, and it shows me that I can't stand that thing one time. I mean, I wouldn't mind, in all honesty. It's been a good ride, and this character has been, as far as I'm concerned, from the beginning, just the character that I wanted to play to learn the game, so... Sword gets countered by punch. Punch gets countered by... No, wait a sec. Sword counters punch. Sorry. Punch gets countered by sword. Sword gets countered by kick. There we go. So we transform that away. Punch gets again countered by sword. We don't have that one, so we transform a punch into a punch. Why not? And alright. So one skill activation was all it took for me to be struck down by that thing. He's not finishing me off, though. What a chum. So I'm now partially regenerating and partially degenerating. So let's see what that'll do. So it turns out I really just need more vigor. I have no clue how the hell I'm supposed to get vigor so high to survive that. But so far so good. Well, the frog didn't kill me. But I did lose a fight. Although it feels like a little bit weird to me. You know, you're either entirely dominating the enemy, or you're getting dominated like I did here. Basically, the frog did exactly the same thing that I'm doing constantly with all my enemies, you know? So, this is a balance issue that I've seen in games like these quite regularly. It's nothing new to me. Wow, that's a handful of ailments. Jeez. Wow. So somebody told me that visiting a spring would cure your ailments. So, I'm gonna try that. Let's see the hot spring. I am... Wow, look at that. I can constantly sprint, and I'm barely depleting my stamina. So, the modifications are already pretty good. Turns out I'm not powerful enough to tank one blow of the frog, though. Which is a shame. I think if I'd be playing it better, I might be nerding it out and destroy his moves somehow. So let's see, have a bath. I want to know if that really works so decently nice. So... Alright, it does clear ailments, but not the ones that I am suffering from. But it's okay. Chilling out. So... Yeah. That frog is kind of deadly. But I think all I was missing was just the proper amount of tankiness. That's been pretty much it. I mean, you cannot really beat an enemy if you die outright, if he's just activating his skill once. So what we're going to do for sure is I want the Bionic Eagle upgraded, because that skill's currently a little bit busted, as I am now positively convinced of. When you upgrade it doubles just your damage. You know, it's just outright stupid if you ask me. So currently, my humble opinion of this game is quite simple. There is a crass problem in terms of balancing here, because, you know, things are totally ippity-uppity here. Oh, I don't have the necessary cheat to do that. No way. We're going to see the doctor. So... Well, frog didn't kill me. I wanted to. You know? I'm not going to ask that thing specifically to nail me down. We're not going to try that thing one more time before I don't have substantially more HP. It's a little bit sad that it's also seemingly very, very hard to properly read how much damage your enemy is doing to you. 7 times 5 for once, but as a matter of fact, it burned away more than 800 points of vigor. That's, I don't know how I'm supposed to read these things, sadly. Ooh, do I have enough money? Short on cash. Yeah, well... Come on, dude. I'm learning that for free. I'm giving you that for free. I could have just earned my money for the treatment, but, you know, I'm not like that. I'm an honorable person. So we definitely should get ourselves a bar set up. People want to have some fun here, obviously. There's nowhere to get, nothing near to get drunk. Alright, guys, so, well, the inner injuries that I'm suffering from will just disperse over time. It's a really cool part currently, that This new inner kung fu that I learned is pretty sick. So, well, I'm a little bit sad that I wasn't able to get a real good combat up with the frog. Felt like a bit of a ripoff, but whatever. I'm okay with that, and I hope so are you. So, my dear friends, next time, I don't know what I'm up. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, because I'm currently a little bit, well, I'm feeling a little bit clueless where to go next with this character, because things are just as they are. Alrighty, so I'm down for your comments. Leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and as usual, have a wonderful day. Check out my secondary Let's Play channel. Once it hits 1,000 subs, I'll be uploading more stuff there daily. So, have a good day. See you soon. Bye-bye.